Hey Mom, and hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Quantum Tater. Say hello. Last time, we returned home with a great bounty. A beautiful bounty of greatness. This thing's slowly charging. Now, that is not staying on this ship. So from the comments, I kind of asked, like, what do you think we should do? I had this idea of building this cool framework ship around the no-name ship that would make this like big arch thing over it and like come over, sort of clamp onto it, not literally, but like clamp over it. We would dock at the back connector, and then we would jump us into the future. And that's kind of my first thought of ideas, and I even started building it in my build world, sim world. We'll call it the sim world, and we're gonna run out to this unknown signal while we chit chat. Yeah. So, and then in the comments, Chad, you said basically it basically accounts for 3 jump drives is its effective capacity, and it might take up similar space. So basically, just cram it into the no-name ship. Keep using the no-name ship. Now, I have 2 thoughts. Okay, my first thought is that my dog is barking. That's my first thought. My first thought on that is I don't know that we have like an easy accessible space to cram them into the system. Um, what is going on here? Why are we? There we go. All right, let's see if we got anything. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. No, of course we didn't. Why would we? So my first thought, if I had a thought, hey, we actually got some money this time. That's nice. So I had a couple of thoughts about that. Like, I don't know that we have the space in order to necessarily, absolutely, positively be able to get out of here. I don't want that. Okay, now that I've got that done. I'm pressing the wrong button, which I think is why I keep messing up. So I don't know if we have space. So we're going to poke around the ship really quick, take a look and see what is what has space, that different thing like that. Lord Chaos agreed, just stuff it in the no-name ship, and then off we go to the next thing. And I think Chad also said keep a couple of standard ones, specifically one for like an escape jump, and then just slap the other one in there. And they keep one standard one and then slap in emergency drives. And then John, Mr. Bray, said you don't need a Prototech refinery to make Prototech stuff. They just look cool and they're more efficient. So like if we got one, cool. But it's not crucial to the stuff. Even if we have the Prototech assembler, we wouldn't be able to make certain components, but you can get those components from grinding stuff down, which is interesting. I didn't know that. And then he said refuel, rearm, and go out there and murder some more people. I mean, liberate some enemies. Um, with I don't know if I maybe missed asked a question because I was like, how would you normally like slap a thing on there without the weld plates? I know it'd be merge blocks. I think mine was more like, how am I gonna get it slapped into here because there didn't seem to be um, a very good level of whatever not braining. There didn't seem to be a good level of what it is we needed to do. What I think I'm going to do, I think I want to rebuild this thing. So what I'm thinking about doing, because what is this? This one is cam 3, and I want to say this was cam, let's see, what cam is this guy? This is sun cam 4, so sun cam 2. I think what I'm going to do, we're going to come in here, and we're going to say, we're not going to say anything because I don't have the button for it, apparently. I want to copy this, copy all settings, copy all. Thank you. And what I was going to do is I was going to actually rebuild this thing because it's like far enough away, and I might stagger it up so that it won't collide with the other one as this thing did. Where did I put? I know I've got rotors somewhere on this bloody bar, but apparently I don't. Man. So yes. So first, let me slap this down, and then actually first, while I'm waiting for this, while I'm waiting for my brain to brain. Let's see, where's that at? That was right here. Perfect. And we'll do rotor. I'll nuke this off the thing, put that there, beautiful. That way I can do this in a minute. Now let's go take a look. So obviously we're not going to be able to see through this very well, but if we go into the no-name ship and we say... So we have a hydrogen tank there that got 86 in the fight like right away. We've got a jump drive here. And... Jump drive there. We've got that right there. And then if we go back, I want to say... Where are the other... I know that... I don't know where the other jump drives are. And that doesn't go anywhere. So that's not helpful at all. I still love these screens, by the way. Let's go take a look outside. Because I do want to do on this episode, my plan is to absolutely go back out and probably murder some pirates if we can find some. I also have been thinking about potentially modular encounters, doing a modular encounter system. Where are you? This is not easy to see, but I want to say that our other jump drives are somewhere inside this hole. Man, where did I put those things? Let's go back here. We can take a look by going into this thing. See if we can slide into here. We got a jump drive here. Got a jump drive there. So that's 1, 2, 3. And how many jump drives do I have? Let's take a look. I think I have 5 on this guy. Well, currently 6. Yeah, so basically they're just stacked end to end, bop, 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 going all the way back that way. So if we were to just plop this bad boy in there, we would effectively have to cut the roof off and then finagle it into there. Not impossible, but I don't know that that's the move currently. I don't know. A jump ship, like a jump attachment that I can leave safely out of harm's way? Or do we go ahead and stick it in this ship? Because I think I'm going to keep using this. I'm just saying we would have like a jump ship that I would attach to. And effectively the ship would just hold the new jump drive and maybe one spare one. And then it would attach to this guy, and then we would use it to jump to a location. Once we get there, we detach, make sure its signal is on well, maybe even GPS in case, you know, I do a dumb. And then we hop in, jump somewhere. And then the other idea I had, of course, was to come up here, and we would open this guy up, and we would glue that jump drive right there, and then this ship would become... Effectively, the Malfoy would become that which we use to consume our salvage. We park it out there and say, okay, consume, we'll be back for you. Sorry about your bad luck, thanks. Okay, thanks, bye. That kind of thing. That's what I think. I don't know. I don't have the right answer just yet for that. We're gonna go this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Probably need more of these. So let me get this built up really quick, just so I got what I want out of it. And then I'll pick you back up in just a second, and we will go hunting for pirates. Alrighty. Alright, we got that built up. Let's go get some energon back really quick, and we gotta turn that thing on, shut the door, check. Alright guys, I can come over here, grab this. So, let's see what else. Clyde said, what did Clyde say? I sound congested. No, I was tired. I just woken up and I needed to do some stuff that day. It was, I think it was Saturday, and I was like, oh, I need to record some stuff. And so which one are you? You're 4? You're 2? Okay, perfect. I need you. I need you. So let's see. Azimuth rotor, we're gonna say you are 2. Hinge 2. Where's my hinge? That's interesting. Sun cam 2. So sun rotor 2, I found that sun hinge for sun hinge. Interesting. I have to go find that hinge really quick. I thought I had it named. I guess I didn't. Excuse me. Ladders are dumb. Necessary when you don't have jetpack fuel. Unnecessary all other times. Ouch. Just gave myself a concussion. Neat. What did I name you? I thought I named you, did I not? Sun hinge 2. Yeah. Your sun hinge 2, sun rotor 2. Your sun rotor 3, sun rotor 3. Yeah, that's very odd. Very interesting. Very interesting. We come down here. What do we got? Sun, controller 2. Go back down here. Find our hinge, elevation hinge. Sun hinge is not showing up here. Am I losing my mind? I don't understand. I don't understand. I really don't understand, actually. This is very odd to me. Sun hinge 2, sun hinge 2. You're sun rot 2, that makes sense. Rot 2, and you are sun cam 2. How is it? How? I, I don't understand. I don't understand. This thing is behaving mighty odd. Maybe azimuth. Okay, so this says sun hinge 2. Okay, what about sun rotor? Oh, you're dumb. I just didn't scroll down because I'm not smart. Anyways, let's go see if that's working as it should be now. Of course, they're all pointing the exact same direction, but I like the idea of having this, and I might actually chop that one down and raise it up even further. In fact, we should totally do that now, just so that we can say we've done it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to copy all those settings. Actually, we can just do this really quick. And that solves the problem, because Bob will be like, what is that crap? Get it off my grid. Or he won't. And he doesn't care, because he's a lunatic. Alright, Bob, pick it all up. Get to work. Anyways, so, now that I've had completely distracted myself once more, I know you guys are very surprised by this behavior. I didn't want this one to be this much taller, but it makes sense that it would be. And I like to think that that might make it to where it won't block that one as much. It's okay. This is all for aesthetics at this point. So, what was I saying? Does anybody even really know? Oh, yeah. Clyde. He said he likes to keep a small cargo thing beside the door in and out so that he can easily access it, landing pad, etc., with guns, rockets, etc. That's probably a really good idea. And med kits, especially rocket launchers. Crapped out, bag of orange hot dog. Yeah, I come up with some weird things. You are correct. Ladybox, yeah, I'm also, it is probably imperative that I definitely 100% make sure that I clarify those things, because that would be a weird thing to say out loud and then not explain. And I thought about cutting it, but then I was like, you know what? It's going to be funnier for me to live the moment where I say ladybox out loud, and then, so yeah. All right, sun hinge 3, perfect. And then let's go ahead and grab, we need these blocks one more time. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then grab on these guys here. The gabagool. Alright, so anyways, no, I wasn't sick. I had just woken up, and I was like, we had stuff we needed to go take care of, and I was like, oh, and Charlie, my fiance, was kind of like, hey, you totally could just record if you needed to. really quick this morning and then and that way we kind of are underway and don't have to worry about it later and you don't have to be stressing later. And so I was like, yeah, it's a good idea. So instead of doing my normal wake up routine where I take a shower and get fully brained up, and I just made some coffee and I came in here and so I probably sounded a little drugged down. Yeah, so that happens. What is going on here? Yes, all right. Now we can go reset this one. Now that looks neat. We got the tiers of stuff. I can go put all this crap down here. For a second there, I didn't see the grabbin, and I was like, oh god, where's the grabbin? Oh yeah, I forgot that I relocated it. I probably should dock that up to the base so that it can get some more fuel and stuff. I don't know that it's super critical, but you know. So, no, I was not sick, fortunately. And at least I don't think I was. I may be a little bit. Let's see, what else did you say really quick? Glad to explain the ladybox thing. Yep. Yeah, they're heavy. Yeah, the Grab did a great job. Thanks for sending the good video. I appreciate that. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this Prototech jump drive, but I'm excited to figure it out together for sure. I have been Sun Controller 3. Let's come down here. Sun Rotor 3 still there. Sun Hinge 3. Go ahead and pop that right there. And Sun Camera. Sun Cam 3. There we go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be fully cooked up. They should all be doing things they're supposed to be doing. Beautiful. I love everything about that. Now we got a cool little design. It's much cooler than this giant fat one, although I do want to go ahead and let's just go bop, bop, bop. Whoops, I didn't mean to turn that whole thing blue. But now that it's happened, happy accident or mistake? No, probably not mistake. Probably not a happy accident either. Let's grab that color there. We'll just, I don't know why these are still cold and the other ones sitting in the ground are not cold, but we're gonna, what does the icy texture do to, nothing, hardly. Okay, well, I'm glad we discussed this. That's beautiful. What was it again? It was control this. Oh yeah, there we go. It's hard to cycle through these. I wish there was like a quick and easy, like just back to default button. Like press this and it'll go all the way back to 0. But it does not appear to be the case. What do we think? Battered armor is the most universal. I think a lot of people really love the battered armor aside from the default. Oh, that's 0. That's nothing. Okay. So yeah, first things first. What we're going to do, we're going to get the grabbing. We're going to detach the Prototech thing. And I am not entirely sure. I think we might glue it to the Malfor for now. I think that's where it's going to live. We can just always redetach it later. So that's what I think we're going to do. Let's see which one of these is hangar door open. You know what I should do? I should totally change this button here so that the button... I'll be right back. I'm going to change this to a button that makes sense. Button 1. So that it looks cool. Okay. Got a button open, button closed. Beautiful. Get this air sucked out, and then I think what we're going to do... Let's see, what do we want to do here? I think the plan, if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, we're gonna undock. Okay, we're gonna undock that. And then, yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna, which one of these? There it is. 9, we're gonna grab this guy here. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun real quick. We're gonna knock this out of the park. Crank this bad boy up. Turn that on right there. We're gonna unlock this. Get some lights on. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. We're just gonna slowly drift less than a meter a second so we don't accidentally do anything stupid. We're gonna lock. We're gonna come here. We're gonna see which side we want to be pointing down. I think that one is gonna be the one that's pointing down so we can, perfect. We're gonna come here. We're gonna grind to detach. Oh, it makes me nervous, but it's okay. We got this. We're gonna be all right. Block is detached. We're going to back it off. Okay. Now, we're not going to use this right now for our next thing because we're just going to be fighting a pirate. We're not going to go mess with those identified, unidentified signals, none of that stuff. We're just going to come in here. We're going to do a little maneuvering. Ooh. She is a heavy one. Okay. Okay, we're it's all nerve-wracking. Okay, so I feel like we should be able to. Yeah, okay. We got this. No, we got this. We can do this. Gonna pop that guy there. There we go. Let's go ahead and get some more energy. I don't need it. I'm just anxious about this whole process. Okay, I'm gonna turn the lights off so we can. Ah, jeez. I have suddenly decided I don't like this idea as much as I did prior. So, how do we feel about the Malaford being permanently the world ship so I never have to reattach this thing again? That's my question. Let's go ahead and unlock. Gently, 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 gently touch. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh. Okay, I've got you locked. Unlock. This is a little nerve-wracking. Let's tilt you up. You're drifting. Come on, get there. Get there, buddy. Okay, how far are we at? What are we looking at? What do we got? Oh, you dumb! Okay. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? I have much regret. I should have just... Why are you not working? Bro, it didn't get much more welded to than that. Okay, we're gonna copy this connector really quick. Copy all. Just in case I need to detach it. What is happening? Why are we not... Why? What's going on here? This is not... There it is. Now, really quick, let's do a turnabout. We're gonna get some fuel back for this guy because I haven't refueled this ship in a minute. Might as well do it here. Actually, I'm not gonna do it here. Nah, I'll do it here. It's fine. Well, that's nerve-wracking now. Look at that, because now every time we go to dock, the potential to accidentally demolish this jump drive. This may have not been the plan. I am curious to see though. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a quick glance. Real quick. I want to see what the Malfoy. I have no idea what the Malfoy gained before this, but if we take a quick cursory glance, I don't know why I'm going through the inside of the ship. That didn't make any sense to what I just did. That's okay. So if I do 9, I unlock and I say jump drive, and I say okay. Jump drive. Why is this? No thanks. Jump drive here. So this guy, if we remove all selections, can currently jump. Wow! 7,100! Because the Malfoy is so light. That is freaking insane. Okay, done. That's it. That's all we need. We don't need anything else. I think the Malfoy may become the jump-in salvage ship. I think that's maybe what happens. Come on, go into the hole. Now, what I would do is I probably am going to move this thing, and we're going to extend out to this direction here so that the mining ship and our salvage ship can be built and joined into here. That way we're not messing with it. That's kind of my thought. But for now, we can definitely disconnect, and that should start the timers for opening. It did. Beautiful. This thing's refueled and ready to rock. Those doors are taking their sweet time, ready to rock. I do need that timer countdown. Lord Chaos, you are not wrong about that. All right, we're already 30 minutes in. Good grief. What have I been doing for 30 minutes? Yammer yammering. That's what I've been doing. Yammer yammering. All right, let's put you there. Let's get the GDC back into its home. Hopefully with no incident. Here we go. Beautiful. And then we need to also consider, do we turn this into the salvage ship? I think it could be a good idea. I think add a couple of bobs on this guy and then Bob's your uncle. Quite literally. Alright. Gonna get over here to our thing, and then we are gonna go rock some. We're gonna I need to grab some rocket launcher ammos as previously denoted. And then we're gonna go find ourselves a pirate to shoot in or around the face is the plan. That's my plan anyways. I would love for you guys to join me. It's been a hellacious couple of days, so I'm excited to do some fun things that don't involve really building or really thinking too much. Well, a little bit of thinking, not a whole lot of thinking. We're going to do that. We're going to turn off the ship, make sure we turn off the dampeners. All right, you are there. Beautiful. Now I can come back in here. And the other thing we need to do is turn this guy back on so we can get this ship repaired. If I'm not mistaken, that would mean that we got that built out. Perfect. Yes, indeedy. All right, so the idea, as we were saying before, because we have small cargo containers or small hydrogen spread out throughout the ship, and then our jump drives are essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We would have to effectively chop off the top, slap that in there. We can do that if you guys think that's the best option, or make a little jump ring. I'm thinking if you guys are a fan of Star Wars, If you're a fan of Star Wars and you will be familiar with this image here, let me see if I can't. Look like this. Oh, this is not helping at all. Let's see if I can drag that over here. I can't. But basically, like a Jedi starfighter, if you go back and watch the old Star Wars, it was like a starfighter, Jedi starfighter ring that does that does the thing. So let's go here real quick. Let's type rocket. Are there only one rocket? Why do we only have one rocket? Ooh, you know what I didn't think about. There you go. Some more rockets for you. We should throw in some more explosive ammo into this lovely location. Um, I definitely want to... What, are we producing stuff? We're not currently. That's strange. Either we have everything we need, or we're out of materials, or the list got screwed up again. I'm going to go deposit this money before we go out fighting pirates. I don't think that it really matters, but just in case, it does. Look at that money. Money, money, money. I would like to deposit 945 smackaroons. I'm also thinking about, you guys, I don't know if you guys have heard of the modular encounters, let me know. I'm thinking about installing modular encounters just to give the space a little bit more stuff, because the like 7 sprites and then our unidentified signals, not really giving me the vibe. I kind of want more to fight, so let's undock, and we are setting sail. Ooh, that's fascinating. We only got 83% fuel. That is very interesting. Are all of our engines working? Okay, engines. There we go. We are fueled. All right. Well then, let us go towards that rock right there. Why are we? We're pretty heavy right now. I don't know why. Probably the thousands of tons of ammo and munitions. Could it be that? It could. It could in fact be that. Hmm. Yep, yep, yep. I don't know if we need to carry that many repair parts. That's the question. Do we need to carry that much repair parts? Maybe. Maybe we don't. I don't know. We're feeling pretty nimble on this end. It's just the acceleration is not giving me the... I mean, this is a heavy destroyer, right? This is like not a nimbly bimbly ship by any means. I think we ought to do one blind jump. Let's just take a blind jump out into the cosmos. What do we think? Let's say 26 kilometers. Sounds like a good round number. We're just gonna blind jump into this direction. Tally ho! See if we can't find us something to shoot. That's what I want to do. And then maybe before we wrap, we'll unload, reload, and I will take you into the simulation. You can do a little computadoring, and you can take a look at my idea for the jump ring that is not even remotely finished. But then I can also take a look at the Malifaux, and maybe we slap on into the Malifaux, we slap in some bobs, maybe a reactor, or some extra reactors. Plus the hydrogen engines, we can do all the things we need to do. And it kind of looks like we were out of ice back there, which is strange. So we might also need to go drilling off camera. But that's okay. I will catch you when we find something to poke. Real quick, I was just taking a look at the spectator camera. Look at the planets. I think that's Earth-like. Like, this is, like, look at that amount. It looks so, like, insignificant space-wise, but, like, it's literally, I don't know, thousands and thousands of kilometers apart. That's crazy to me. Anyways, I was just, yep. Anyways, well, back to looking for pirates. You know what? It's occurred to me. It has occurred to me that instead of looking for pirates, we just go straight for the next big thing. Right? Let's go pay that guy a visit. What about him? He looks like he needs to be visited. What's our jump drive here? Is this jump 5? That's blind jump. We don't want to do that. What do we got? You jump drive 1? Okay, yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go pay our friend over here, our Factorum friends, a little visit. This is gonna take me distance, proximity, location, achievable percentage of jump. That doesn't seem right. This is achievable percentage of the jump. Obstacle detected, 100%. We're just going to try to jump, because that's 6,000 kilometers away. We are clearly not capable of 6,000 kilometer jump without our Factorum drive. So 6383, 6383, 4,000. Okay, so 2,000. So 2 more jumps. 2 more jumps. We're going to pay these guys a visit. That's what we're doing. We're just going to say hello How do you do? Auf Wiedersehen. It's nice to meet you. We're going to kill you, take your stuff. That's our plan, I think. That's my plan. That's what we're doing right now. So I will see you as we get closer. I don't see a reason to jimmer jammer or yibber yabber or any kind of jamming and jabbing while we slowly guide, fly towards our lovely world. And I think if we check our inventory really quick before I let you go, we should have uranium. We got uranium in all the holes. So we'll recharge, we'll jump again, we'll recharge, we'll jump again. Let's do it. We have an interesting situation. We're at 70% charge for our third jump. And a vulture. What do my wondering eyes should appear but a vulture, trying to be a booty cheek, right next to me and near. I have no interest in messing with that vulture right now. I don't. That's not. You're not the target, buddy. I'm hoping that I can divert course enough vertically, like to get away from him, so I don't have to mess with it. Because I do not have an interest at all. I was just taking some sweeping shots. It was going to be awesome. And then this guy showed up to be a real jerk face. And I say to that, no thanks, jerk face. Not a chance. So, we're going to ignore him. Not because we can't kill him, but because I'm not interested in fighting him or his freaking Mayday in this moment. I wonder what that Mayday is. Let's see if we look over there at that Mayday. There's quite a few things. There's that thing right there, which we go to the camera. That's just a wrecked ship. What about the other one? There's another one. I don't know. I don't know where it's at, but I'm not interested. And we are finally gaining some distance, so we're just going to point ourselves this way. We are going to turn our guns to that side on the off chance that vulture decides to get stupid. We can give him the good news. Tell him the prize he's won. I don't know what encounter this is. I have a feeling that it's either going to be the ship with its baby ship brother, or it could be the small storage facility we missed the first time we got walked on. Another Mayday? Good grief, what is going on here? Oh, that's the same one, I bet. Yeah, that was the same. Oh, no, there's two. Yeah, the loot can't be that good. Even if it was pretty decent. Like, the problem is... Ooh, we're ready to jump. That's the problem. We are go for combat. Okay, we're going to slow our speed. And we are going to save. I don't plan to save scum this time, but I do plan to save. And we're just going to go ahead and make jump. And... Nope, nope, nope. Something's going on here. Something is misbehaving. Okay, that is our jump drive. Let's go to jump drives. You're still selected on the... We have a 2290 kilometer range. We are going towards the unidentified signal. Okay, okay, cool. Okay, so I don't know why it's being weird. But we're going to go ahead and jump. And... Are we... What seems to be the problem? Okay, cool. That's not doing what we want it to do. Okay, jump drives. Let's go ahead and let's select Asteroid. That's going to be our next target. We're going down to 5, and we're going to say we need to jump 2,000 kilometers. So let's go to 2007. Gives us, that's a good amount. Let's go. Something's happening. Nope, 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 nope. That was nearly tragic. Let's try that one more time. This time with gusto. Let's go the right direction to the future. Oh my gosh. I'd have been so mad if I jumped back towards the asteroid base. That'd have been infuriating is the word I would use. Okay, we have an interesting problem. We're gonna make best speed towards this guy. 75 kilometers. Why did I not jump? Oh, I don't know. Is the answer. I don't know. Okay, we are gonna... Ooh, a hiding. Well, that's neat. That's new, and I've never been to one of those, but we're not doing that. We've got fish to fry, and it's not a pirate. I don't have a jar of dirt, as they say. I don't know who says that. Somebody says that. Oh gosh, my helmet's not... I feel real good about that. We're gonna go ahead and turn you on. Get you ready to... Are you... What are you doing? Oh, you're good. Okay. Huh. Interesting. We are very far out. And here's the dumb. The dumb is this. I can't heal myself because I didn't solve this problem. I didn't solve this problem at all. I just didn't. I just did not solve the problemo. Okay, first, let's turn you off. Second, let's depressurize you. Oh man, we're gonna have to depressurize you. Depressurize you. Okay. Get our health back, because this is dumb. Turn this back on. Alright. I'm glad we did that. I'm sure glad we... We're so good at this game, guys. We are super good. Alright. I'm gonna get a little closer, and we'll see what happens. I'll pick you up once we are in range of something fun. Okay. So we've got a rock. That's great. And we've got that, which is most certainly a pain in my butt cheeks. Okay, where's the bobs? If I remember correctly, we had this set. We had grind only, and then grind if weld stuck. We're just gonna leave it on 7, grind if weld stuck. The bobs are on. I don't really know what we should do. Part of me thinks two things. One, we drop the graboid off, 10k out. I think that's a smart idea, safe bet. And then the other part of me, this is the other thing I think we should do. Maybe we fly in and we see whatever that ship is. We scope it out before. We scope it out before. That's not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and turn on the dampeners. Let's grab our tools of the trade. You know what did I forget those? No, I didn't. Oh, put that back. We just want 10. Ooh, we're using a new rocket launcher. Gang, gang. That means I'm going to need to put that new rocket launcher on my bar. I have to say, one of the things I don't like about the rocket launcher is one will use the same, both will use the same ammo. Okay. We're 7 kilometers out. Okay, we're gonna release. Okay. Just in case. I know I have it set to broadcast far enough, but let's go investigate. The one thing I wish Up 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. Let's go take a look. Because here's the question. Does this rock face have stuff? And the way we would check that out, what if... Like, are you a thing? You're just a rock. Aha! I can get a good look at this guy once I stop moving. Because maybe we hydroman him. Or at least we gotta scope out the perimeter first. So we're gonna do a little recon. Oh, go ahead and turn that signal off right there. There's no reason to be broadcasting. I'm out here doing some spy stuff. I don't have any spy music. I don't think I have a single spy song in my inventory. I will see if I can find one. Otherwise, you're going to have to listen to me go. I mean, I could do that if you guys don't mind. I don't mind. Alright, what do we got? What are you? You look like you see me. Do you see me?
And he looks at me.
I see 2 railguns. That's what that guy's got. What is...
And he says, I'm sorry.
Oh! I have good news. And I have a little bit of bad news. One, he definitely 1000% saw me. So that's, you know, that's lovely. I love that for me. How did he see me? I had my antenna off, bro. You can't just see a guy with no antenna. He was looking right at me. I felt like he was looking at me. He 100% was looking at me. God dang. Okay. Alright. I see you. You kumquat. You rutabaga. You mincemeat pie with no salt. You guy with a railgun in my face. Let's see how you like it when I shoot you with my railgun in your face. And by railgun, I mean retrieve my corpse and then run away. Maybe. Or do I mean retrieve my corpse and then wreck your life? Alright, let's go. You're never gonna get me. You can't hit me. You can't hit what you can't see. I'm like John Cena over here. Oh, Factorum rail drone. That's it? Woo! Hello. You're not very nice. Yeah, you got to recharge, don't you? Ooh, what is that? It's a hole. Okay. I don't know what that means. That's okay. That's okay. What is that? Oh, that's my stuff. Cool. Okay. I'm just burning hydrogen here. Okay, that's my chance. Yeah. Get you some of that. Yeah, how dumb do you look right now? Yeah. Welcome to disabled land, you punk ass. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, you killed me first, but now I killed you. Firster. Alright, let's go get our stuff. Let's get back to the ship. We're going to park the grab in nearby. Hopefully... Hopefully something. I don't know. I don't really have a hope for this right this second. I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna get in there. Who knows what's inside this place? I got a bad feeling that I know what's in this place, and it's nothing good for me, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be good for me. It has to be good for us. So let me reattach the grabbin. I believe we have time. Is this one of those ones where I don't know if this is one of the ones where they have like they what's the word I'm looking for? They like self-destruct? I don't know. Do all of them self-destruct? Do all of them have self-destructs? That's the question I have for you guys. You let me know in the comments. I have no clue. I don't 10,000 kilometers. 10 kilometers feels much further away when you're doing what I was doing just now. Alright, let's go ahead and stuff all this crap in here. Alright, buddy. We need you to get back to the ship. Maybe don't hit that hard. Ready to lock. Turn this off, turn that off. Alright. Yep, that happened. God. Dag nabbit. Okay, let's make sure 100% that that ship is disabled. Sprite Mayday, we don't care about that. We don't care about that because we're going to take another Factorum side. Oh my gosh. It's been a lot of like hiccups here, so you'll have to forgive me. I feel like we should be moving faster. Can we do like a 5K jump? I just want to get there quicker. All right, you're gonna, when we get there, yep, on the other side. Do we know what happens with this facility? Does this thing call in a ship and we get bombarded? Does anybody have any? Aha! Oh, 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 oh! Okay, so far the answer was no to that. We need more ammo. Okay, 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 we can do this. Did I get it? Oh yeah, what's up? What's up? Alright, let's... Okay. Let's first... Something there. What? This didn't have... How is it getting ammo? Okay. Well, let's go see if... Let's go back to our ship really quick. And let's go see if this brought anything. Did it bring anything into this mess of crap? Or are we pretty much safe? Bob, why are you not? Why are you not? The question always is, why are you not? There's that. The bobs are set. Fly mode. Grind if weld stuck. Use grind color. I'm gonna help Bob's grind. No, I'm not. I have an idea. Because we need to bring this in closer anyways. Let's do this. Could we please not press that button while I'm in the middle of trying to do this thing? Oh. Well. Okay, we don't care. No, 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 no! Shit, shit, shit! I'm so excited that just happened. Ugh. Nothing there. That's not what I wanted. That's not helpful. I'm not sleeping trying to sleep. No, we can do this, and then we can do that and that. That way we just know that they've been taken care of. That'll be useful here in a second. We can take that out. Actually, grid is mine. Okay, that way we have this. Ooh, parts. Okay. It definitely looks like there's a turret in here. I don't know what does what in this. I don't know what does what. Okay, think. You know what? I do know that that is not something we want. Uh-oh. Okay. Um, it is getting closer. Okay. We're gonna go take care of this problem right here. This is gonna be a problem for us. So let's go and handle it now. Oh, this is bad. I have my ship turned off. Are you the one that's still active? One of you still has guns. This guy. Do you still have guns? You look like you still have guns. Whoo! You do still have guns. Hello, jackass. Am I cheesing it? Yes. But guess what? You're no longer my problem. Auf Wiedersehen, fellas. We got a problem. We got a facility to take. All right, so there's two of those. That's fine. Where's my ship? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna get, for some reason, we need to set the rocket launchers. So first and foremost, this is gonna become a long episode if I'm not careful. So first and foremost, let's go rockets. Rockets red glare here. What are you guys shooting at? You can be at 600. That's fine. I don't mind. Default target weapons only. Keep that going because we don't want you just doing whatever you want. Please. Thank you. Now we can turn all these back on. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to get this tucked in a little better. Just so we're safe from like sideways barrage. And then anything that comes up has to deal with the MDK. And then the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to take this bad boy over here. We're going to get you powered up and take you down there, and we're going to bring you I need to fix my hands right now. Something's going on. I'm like jittery. I'm a little jittery. So we're just going to bring you down right here. We're just going to kill your engines for a second. And 2 rail drones. Those should be fine. Okay, so now what we've got to do what do we got to do? We got to, first of all, collect all these things. These are super useful stuff. Facility lockdown. That's for the weak. We don't lock down facilities here. We don't believe in lockdowns. We probably do believe in lockdowns, but that's okay. Let's put those components back so I've got some space. Let's figure out what's on this top floor, and then we go through the rest of this. I'm almost positive that there's bad stuff in here. Okay. So you're just a busted button. Are you also broken? Oh, yeah, what? I don't have enough space for that. Right? What about you? I do have space for this crap. Okay, let me go throw this stuff back. And once again, I know I have a cargo container back there, but what's the point of that? Like, oh man, my health is low. I didn't realize it was so low. But you know what I got? Huh? Ah, health kit. Okay. Um, let's go ahead and put you here. Don't need that. I don't need that. I want to keep those on me, I think. The rocket launcher, honestly, we can throw here because there's going to be another one in that container down there. So that should be good for that. Let's go in here and get this loot. What do we know about this facility? Why is this Armory 2? What Armory? You're not the Armory 2, are you? No, you're not. What are you? Okay. We'll pot that down. Shoot. I was so excited that it was that. It's not. It wasn't that at all. Okay. Let's... Oh, guns. These buttons are tripping me out because they're damaged. So I'm kind of freaking out when I see them flickering and stuff. It's messing with me. The fact that the sun's clipping through that, I love that. That's very good. We were already up in here, I think. We were. This button is just a button panel. Doesn't seem to do anything in particular. Whoops. I was gonna use that to do something. No, I'm not. Okay, that facility there. God, that sun is brutal. I'm positive I'm gonna walk around the corner and get popped by one of these guys. This searchlight on off? Oh, it's just nice. Let's go into dark. In the dark. In the dark of the night. Broadcast signal is off. Knock that guy down. These are nothing. We should be good from here. We can walk back out this door right here. I like that landing pad. Looks good. I don't think it needs to be hacked, but we're gonna hack it anyway. There you go, buddy. Now you're our searchlight. Now you can search for stuff for us. There we go. See, now we're cooking. Let's get a cargo container here. Say this guy there, that there. We'll leave this for, I need some juice, so that's fine. Okay, next step. Into the dank hole over here. What do you suppose? Okay, let's pause for a second. Let me think. We're at an hour and 20 minutes. You know what? We've claimed this grid. So next time on, well, I don't know. Let's see what's down there. Cool. Look at this place. Nice. What do you got? You got anything for us? Whoa! Nope. Anything for you specifically? Nope. Okay, can I grind you down? I can. Sorry, buddy. It's kind of dark. Just grind down an engineer. All right. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna call it here. We have successed quite a bit, and we have a rail drone. We have a couple of rail drones doing rail drone stuff. I'm not a fan of that, but they're not currently causing us any problems, and I think that gives us an opportunity to get some health and stuff back. This has been kind of an interestingly uneventful situation in that, like, we haven't encountered a problem because we got fortunate. But we're not done yet. We have a whole facility to take. So, with that being said, it looks like we have a couple of problems all throughout this whole area that we have to think about. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do this right there. We're going to do it there, like that. And despite the fact that we can't hardly see anything, I'm going to call it here, guys. I really do want some more comments about, like, potentially like a jump rig that we would put around the no-name ship so that it's not just carrying the prototech thing. And we could, so that's not super cheesy, we could make the jump ring like broadcast to like 30 kilometers or something, so that it could be easily spotted by enemies or something, you know, if we wanted to give it a little bit more risk. Also, if you've used the modular encounters and you like that specific mod to add some additional traffic, let me know, because I'd be super keen to figure that out. When I claimed this grid, it said that we had an hour left, so if I stop it here, we should be good to go. But we're going to do this. We're going to raid this next time on Tater Fights Factorum. Look at my helmet. It looks like I've got like a creepy Joker smile right there. That's disturbing. Anyways, that's what's going to happen next time. If you enjoyed this, you know what? Hit that like button for me, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, bell notifications so you don't miss anything fun. I appreciate you guys. I got my 3 main commenters, but I appreciate all of you guys. And we're already back at the Factorums. I was really expecting to find pirates first. I'm kind of happy I didn't, but this is a new experience. I've not done this one yet. The only thing I know about it is I'm pretty sure there's hidden mines, and if it's anything like the last one we did, there was definitely hidden mines. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled, always head on a swivel type thing. Yeah. I will catch you later, taters. We'll see if we can wave. If we can't, all right. As always, be kind. Bye.